Yo, 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 we back at it once a motherfucking again. It is your boy, Star Boy Kool Sheen. And sitting next to me, the hardcore champion himself, Adrian Diesel. And it's clowning around the ring, baby.
Can you dig it, sucker?
You know what the fuck it is.
You know.
This is clowning around the ring. The greatest sports entertainment commentary show in the world.
We talk about wrestling. We can say that word now.
True. We talk about wrestling
We talk about wrestling.
and wrestlers.
We talk about people getting their gerbs taken.
We don't just talk about WWE superstars. We talk about wrestlers.
We talk about the wrestlers.
That's facts.
The
Hey,
real
that's facts.
wrestlers.
Yeah, we had a pretty good week of some wrestling.
Nose is really itchy.
Just facts. We're just spitting facts. We had a good week, and his nose was itchy. All right, yeah, just spitting facts. You guys will be here on this audio journey with us. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Sorry to cut you off, bro, but I had to let them know where to find us. You know what I mean?
I was just
on
gonna
Twitter,
say,
Facebook.
I was just going to say that speaking of weeks,
Yeah.
they would be able to find us every week if they were to do those things. Obviously, I wasn't going to
100%.
cut you off and tell you that your moment of the week was weak.
Thank you, because my moment of the week shatters yours. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, because mine has more of a purpose. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Mine is a long journey up.
Watching some good wrestling, having a better moment of the week than you. And let's get into it. Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, moment of the week. You know why? Because this man's Bobby Lashley's has put on fire match after fire match in the middle of the goddamn card. The peoples are popping. This time it was against AJ Styles, who everyone loves. It literally should have been the main event 100% for certainties, but for some reason they didn't want to. They didn't want to give the love to the U.S. title. So I don't know.
Boo America.
I'm not really like. It's weird because this is my like favorite development that's going on right now, which is Bobby Lashley needs to get pissed off that he's not getting the spotlight he deserves.
That's a very good idea. Tell us how you came up with that.
Just by watching and seeing that he's not getting the respect. They put him in the middle of the card, not giving him no promo time to even call anybody out. They just letting him just have these open challenges.
No,
that is
false. They really let Bobby talk anyway, so that's probably why he wasn't out there. They had the legendary.
Can you dig it,
They did, but this was 2 weeks ago. This week, they didn't really give his segment that much justice. And they put on a fire match. Yeah.
Or however he does it now. Changes it every once in a while. Sometimes there's
Yeah.
the double pump into the single pump, you know.
Does with the belts.
Come on Jersey Shore, the pumping.
I don't know. I just feel this man's is a beast and
Battle
should
of the former TNA champions.
yeah, he should get spotlights when they have matches like this. Ones that are actually going to be bangers. I mean, they don't have to do it all the time every week, but him versus AJ Styles is definitely a main event. I was complaining a little bit for him versus Ciampa just because I wanted Ciampa more so to get a little bit of that main event spotlight, and Bobby Lashley deserves it just because he's been there for so long. It doesn't not make sense. It makes sense, so why not get it off and get Ciampa a main event spot? But oh well. But then when you're doing it to AJ Styles, when you're doing that to Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles, I'm like, what is going on? What is happening right now? And I kind of get it because they're doing it for theory. They didn't do it for Ciampa. They're doing it for theory. They're giving him a main event spot. Get out of here. Give him his first name back. And then we'll talk about putting him back at the main event. It needs to be a town down. It needs to be all day Austin theory. It makes way more sense, and it just slaps harder.
Hey, Stone Cold gave him a stunner, lost to Austin out of his name at WrestleMania. It's been a few months, get it back.
I'm dead ass.
Angel Garza got it back, you know what I'm saying? Angel Garza's knowledge is Angel no more. Sorry to banter. But
No, but dead ass. I mean, I kind of get it. Stone Cold said I'm the only Austin around here, but like, bro, Stone Cold went back into his
Farm.
retirement, chilling
he's driving
mansion.
his fucking
Not
Years
retirement home as in like he's in a home. I meant retirement mansion where he's big chilling.
It's a farm.
You know what I'm saying?
He a farmer.
Plantation, maybe. That shit probably is huge. Not, oh, got it back. But you know what I'm saying, dog? The man's stacked. That's all I'm saying is that he doesn't got to worry about nobody that what the WWE is doing.
Exactly. He's not.
Let
even
Austin
the
Theory
only
get his
Austin.
name back.
Yeah. Let him be all day. Austin Theory.
I'm with that shits. I'm with that shits if he gets his name back. But until then, you know what? He ain't AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley.
Until then, he could keep taking L's.
Yeah, and he can be a mid
He
card
could
guy.
take L's.
He won, I thought. But besides the point, fucking snored through it compared to the AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley match. And Bobby, if he doesn't have a match this week, ooh. If it's just because they gave him 2 weeks in a row and now he's going to not have even a week of on the mic, ooh, I'm telling you.
Bow, bow, bow.
They just don't really have like a men's strap on the show. So like to not be respecting Bobby, who's the only one who's showing up week after week as like a men's title holder, is disrespectful. I don't know. Just so mad disrespectful. I don't like it. And doesn't seem like they do that to everybody. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways.
Bow, bow, bow. The Almighty.
How you doing, dog?
The Almighty. I'm happy that he won real quick. Just real quick. It
True.
was a good match.
Keep the title run going.
Yes. 100%.
You were a couple weeks ago kind of a little bit harsh on the fact that all of the champions look big and
Yep,
brolic.
yep.
But
If they make him look good, like I didn't like how they make him look, kinda because of how dominant. But the AJ Styles and Ciampa both put up a fight.
yes.
So
The only
it
one I
wasn't
want to
hella
look like
dominant.
he's stomping is Gunna. And I guess. Yeah, but
This guy wants the motherfucking skull in the wind, yeah.
no, I don't want him to. I just don't want him to be stomping people.
That's what he does. He stacks them. He smashes them. If you don't think he shouldn't do that, then you're a liar.
No. I think that he has sometimes some tough bouts. I want Gunna to just be slamming motherfuckers. I want it to be no contest against these mid card guys. But it's all good. Like I want Sheamus, who's been wrecking a lot of people recently and like had a great feud with.
This at least has to be, because of where it is too. Like this one has to be a challenge for Gunther. This might have to be the only challenge for Gunther.
That's what I was gonna say, is a decent challenge, but I don't want it to be like the lengths. I actually don't. I want Gunna to surprise people and start, and maybe
would
it
love
does
this
go
one
the
to go to
lengths,
the lengths.
but just because Sheamus has so much heart and
He
doesn't want to
he-
go out.
And he's never had IC before. So this one he has to fight hella hard. Like he's not gonna be.
But not a lot of offense. I want Gunna to be in control for a lot of the match, but Sheamus just doesn't know how to quit.
Sheamus is starting this shit with a bro kick hot.
Probably. Butch might even come in there with some angles. Watch out.
Watch yourselves.
Butch might be all up in Gunna's face like, you got any games?
You got any games?
You got any games on
remember
your phone?
when my name was the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne?
Yeah,
and
dude.
They had a war for the UK strap.
Yep.
But anyway,
And that's why it's gonna be beautiful. But I want Gunna to show why.
after this
Butch
one, he
should be
can show.
scared.
After Sheamus, he can show
Okay.
why the mat is so goddamn sacred. Over on SmackDown,
With the ring general.
the ring general.
But
I like when Pat does it.
I like when Bobby is stomping too, though. Right now.
Yeah, but no, I don't like it when they're smashing and stacking them.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make Bobby's hard to win. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Because Raw has a really stacked card right now
Yeah, because
too.
Bobby is a fighter, okay? Former Bellator, okay? He's got background in his corner, I was going to say.
He's got background in his
He's
background.
he's got wrestling in his background, you know what I mean? He's got it. So, like,
He does.
he should be able to, and sometimes, like, against certain people, it should look like a stomp as well, I'll say. But not all of them. Open challenges always should be a stomp. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Until not all of them, because the one time there could be like a big like a Sheamus answers the call. That one should go the lengths,
Okay. I feel you.
But some folk with the open challenge, they gots to just stomp him. Like Bobby versus Ricochet. No offense, Ricochet. No offense, Ricochet. Your speed will get him for a little bit, but then he'll get you.
Yeah.
Once he gets you in that fucking hurt lock, it'll be done.
It's over.
But not like a fight-worthy match, you know?
I feel you.
Yeah. SmackDown. I love Pat. I think we should just do a whole hour on Pat one day.
SmackDown.
One day. This week he didn't have the monitor, no? They must have been using them.
No telestrator.
Yeah. But you know what they had instead of a telestrator? You know what they had instead of Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark?
Zoe Starks.
I think there's no S.
It's Starks.
Sometimes I often have been hearing Vic and Wade just say Stark.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Ricky Starks, and so I'm just putting the stocks on it. But
Yeah.
it is what it is now.
She's more related to Tony than Ricky. Than Ricky is, because it's Tony Stark, not Tony Starks.
Okay.
Sorry.
I got
that ramble.
so confused. Tony.
Do you know what
was
they
here.
had on SmackDown?
Tony Giovanni? Tony who? Okay, wait. Yeah, wait.
Tony Time?
Yeah, what, Tony Storm?
Huh?
Wait.
Go sub?
Sorry. Anyways. Yeah.
You know what they had on SmackDown?
I'm back. Yep.
Instead of Zoe Stark
Zoe Stark.
and Nikita Lyons, Nikita. Huh?
The Lions then? What did they have? I might have, what?
I don't even remember who their fucking opponents were, because it doesn't matter.
Disrespectful. I'll let you know in a second.
Oh, I know who one of them is. And it is half disrespectful. Because one of their opponents was Daddy DeVille.
Yes, sir.
Which just means that the other one was the boat with the heavies. Hey-oh, Natalia.
Auga.
Yeah. Dropping the bombs. The big bomb. Big tits. You know what they had? Who their opponents were? The debut of not only JC Jane, whoa, but Gigi, how you doing?
Bottom heavies.
Doing. My wife. And they got the W. Because the bottom heavies and the red hair with the rose was too much for the cat lover and the donut eater and the donut slanger. Go check out Demandy's Donuts on Uber Eats, not an ad. GG, how you doing?
Is that Sonya Deville's Donuts?
Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville's Donut Place. Demandy's Donuts. What are you doing? What are you doing?
My mic's a little wiggly. It's all good.
God, always interrupting the show for something stupid. Whether it's off-topic, tangent banter, or your motherfucking mic being loosey-goosey. Fuck. Got anything else to say? You got anything about my moment of the week? Huh? Other than that the daddy and the bow got dominated by the debut and Toxic Attraction, and Damage Control was sitting next to Pat.
You've been all over the place, brother. Where do you think they go?
Up.
To the top?
To
the
the
finals?
top. It'll be GG How You Dolan and JC Jane versus Io Sky and Dakota Kai. And, oh, it'll be a nice one. It will be a nice one. And then, to be frank with you, I don't give not a single damn a damn who wins the straps. Because I know what awaits them.
The music hit.
It's boss time!
Yep.
Hopefully. Because if I don't hear that, then respectfully, I am going to want Io Sky and Dakota Kai to win the belts. Maybe carry the feud with Toxic for a little if they are going to get moved up. They could be pretty good challengers for the women's championships for a while
Yes.
because they don't have too many, for starters, and they're fucking money. You know. And one day, I don't know if it'll happen soon or not, but one day if Chance and Carter lose the straps, they can get moved up. They can be contenders as well, because they also are an actual solid women's tag.
Yeah, they should be working on that. I agree.
Yeah, they need to figure out who they want to lose them to. Not even work with them the whole time, you know what I mean? But figure out, get those two to work real well with the other women teams. Build them up. Get them good. Not saying they're not good, but you know what I mean. Get them good and ready. And then let them take them.
Well, and we still barely know much about KC and CK or CC.
Kaden and Katana. Because it's KC and KC.
They're both KC? I thought it was KC and CC, or I don't know why. But
No, because it's Katana
anyways.
Chance or whatever, and then
Yep.
Kaden Carter.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Or the other way
Yep.
around.
Well, we don't know much about them, like
Yeah.
promo wise and
Right.
things like that. So there's a lot of time for them to be able to build that
Right.
and build
Right,
someone new.
As the other team is coming on.
Exactly. Yeah. So that it should timing wise work out pretty well for them, and they can then. Right now is a perfect timing, I feel, for a lot of the established, or they should start establishing some other women's tags on the main roster, because they've done it semi decently, but a couple of these could stay. We'll have to see how Raquel and Aaliyah work together. In this next matchup against Toxic Attraction. I think that could be fun. They could be it. They don't really have anything going for them anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Might as well stick as a tag.
yeah.
Maybe one day it'll pay off.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. And even if then the tag action isn't something that works for them, like they don't get pushed into the title contention, they can at least still then have each other's backs for solo matches if they start doing solo stuff again.
That's
Because I've always liked that when they have homies.
Yeah, just get some homies.
And that works for Toxic Attraction as well to build themselves on the main roster. If they do make it to the finals and they continue after, they can have a couple one-on-ones with the other, with the champions, with the people who they beat to become, number one contenders. They can start having some one-on-ones and interactions, and then
Yeah, because then it'll be like, oh, you just lost out to a team from NXT.
Yep. And so they might just call out one of them. One person might, you know what I mean? Like, Daddy DeVille might just be pissed at JC Jane specifically. They might just have a one-on-one next week, after the tournament is, you know what I mean? They're moving on, and we already know they're moving on to the finals, but on SmackDown, Daddy DeVille wants revenge anyways. Like, you never know what could happen. So it could definitely create some good feuds, and then some good, like, tag tension, and maintain tags. You could have maintained tags with now 2 established tags, or at least 2, on like the
main roster?
you have 3.
Because
Nikki Ash and Dewdrop. The Control, I would consider them now an established tag team.
Tag team, trio,
Yep.
whatever.
Toxic Attraction. And I feel like there was one more on the other side that was already a tag. No.
No, it was just Tamina and Dana Brooke know each
Yeah.
other very well.
Yeah, they've just been with each other for a little bit now.
You're...
But yeah, I don't know. It's been a good little mix up for the women's tag division. I love me some tag team wrestling, so it's kind of a soft spot for me. I love fucking when they do combo moves. 2 people tag teaming somebody.
Bring them back.
It's literally, it's the shit.
Bring them back.
Yeah, and they know what to do.
They know.
They know what to
They
do.
have to know. Bring them back.
Do you have anything else to get to? Any like future stuff that you would want to get to or anything like that?
No.
Nothing to look out for?
Land the plane.
All right. I mean, let's get the fuck out of here then, you know what I mean? Let's make sure that you hit that like and subscribe though, please. We really need it. We're trying to bump them numbers up, you know what I mean? And I think AJ would like to tell you.
Continue clowning.